Science informs us. It doesn't tell us what to do. Scientists all over the world have worked for many years, studying all aspects of climate change and trying to understand how much of the change is caused by human activity. Global warming means that average surface temperatures around the world are rising, and as a consequence, the climate changes. The climate is a long-term pattern of weather. As a result of global warming, the patterns change. The changes affect mankind and nature in many ways. More extreme weather events, such as heat waves and heavy rainfalls, have occurred, and they're likely to occur more often in the future. Similarly, more ice is melting, and therefore the sea level is rising. Millions of people are in danger from rising sea levels and extreme weather events. Poor people in poor countries are the most vulnerable. They usually depend on traditional ways of living. Some plants and animals can't adapt to the changes. In some places, people will be forced to move due to drought and flooding. Many people in relatively cold countries prefer a warmer climate and will prosper from it. The costs of heating buildings falls. In areas with sufficient water and nutrients, the crops will give better yields as temperatures rise and the growing season becomes longer. Forestry, too, will benefit from faster-growing trees. The warming also benefits the health of people in some regions. The atmosphere contains greenhouse gases. They're called this because they function like the roof of a greenhouse. They trap heat and keep our planet warm at stable temperatures. The balance between energy coming from the sun and energy leaving the Earth is finely tuned. Man-made greenhouse gases change this balance. More heat is trapped and the Earth gets warmer. The most important greenhouse gas produced by man is CO2. The main source is the use of fossil fuels such as oil and coal. And because of human activity, the concentration of CO2 has grown by 1/3. Most of the global warming observed since 1950 is due to man-made greenhouse gases. Scientists are now saying that it's extremely unlikely that the warming is only a natural variation of the climate system. Once emitted into the air, CO2 doesn't disappear. Some of it will stay in the atmosphere for thousands of years, continuing to cause warming. This warming spreads through the water masses of the oceans, causing further rises in sea levels that will last for hundreds of years.
Candles, you want to go away with a pleasant memory of cruising your zipper, not a painful one, especially on your toes.
If emissions of greenhouse gases continue at present levels without new and additional policies, the world is on track for a warming of more than 4 degrees Celsius. The negative impacts will grow.